A Steubenville bank robbery suspect who evaded police for about 3 weeks has been captured. That's where we begin. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rich Pierce. News 9's Jessica Haberly has more from First National Bank in Steubenville, where it all began.
Business has been back to normal at First National Bank in Hollywood City Center in Steubenville, but it was highly disrupted May 3rd. And that's when the U.S. Marshals Service says that 48-year-old Lloyd Christian Jr. robbed the place at gunpoint. Investigators had a hunch he then left the area, and they were right. U.S. Marshals and cooperating agencies tracked him down in Columbus. Specifically, Grenadine Way is where he was arrested, if you are familiar with that area. Take a look back at the incident. These were pictures initially released, surveillance photos of the suspect in action. One even shows him getting away with stacks of cash in his hand. After his arrest, Christian was taken to Franklin County Jail. Steubenville Municipal Court is charging him with aggravated robbery. Reporting in Steubenville, Jessica Haberly, News 9.
Officials with the Indian Creek School District took a tour of the nearly complete Cross Creek Elementary School this evening. It's a brand new building on Bantam Ridge with state-of-the-art technology and safety features. Superintendent T.C. Chapelier says the construction is on time.
We can't wait. We've got about 3 months until we open. We're right on time and everything's going well, and we can't wait to get our kids in that new space.
Chapelier also thanked the voters who passed a bond levy back in 2018. The new elementary, just one part of the district's reinvention, with a high school also under construction and renovations at Hills Elementary. Severe Weather Team 9 coverage for you now as we take a live look outside through the lens of our tower cam. Friday is bringing the heat. For more on it, let's turn things over to Severe Weather Team 9 meteorologist Nathan Schutt. Nathan, more of the same.
Yeah, absolutely. More of the same going into tomorrow. More sunshine, more warm temperatures. In fact, we can even add a degree or two to those high temperatures by tomorrow afternoon. We've been tracking overall some cool/mild nights. Temperatures tonight will likely range anywhere from towards the mid-60s to the mid-50s. Quite a bit of a temperature gradient setting up because we do have a temperature inversion in place. Now, of course, when it comes to elevation, the cold air does always typically sink. But when we talk about a temperature inversion, it will really bring much warmer temperatures that we're tracking aloft. So what happens when you have a temperature inversion in place is radar begins to look a bit like this. Now, that's not rain. What's happening is the radar beam is actually getting bent back down to Earth. It's refracted with a temperature inversion in place, which we're talking about warmer temperatures above us and cooler temperatures here at the surface. Typically, it's the opposite. Now, another interesting thing to point out with this is that oftentimes you can start to pick up ground features. I asked Jeff a bit about this. He's thinking it's a bit wind turbines in southern Fayette County, so it's actually starting to pick up some ground clutter across the area. Something interesting. We'll be taking a closer look at that weekend forecast coming up.
New tonight, former Pittsburgh Pirates closer Felipe Vasquez has been found guilty on charges stemming from accusations he sexually assaulted a teenage girl. The verdict announced just after 9 this evening. According to NBC affiliate WPXI, Vasquez was convicted on counts of statutory sexual assault, sexual abuse of children, indecent assault of a minor under 16, and corruption of a minor. He was found not guilty on 10 other charges. The girl was 13 and 14 years old at the time of the incidents. No word on when sentencing might happen. A driver from Allentown, Pennsylvania is expected to be charged with negligent homicide after a fatal crash that happened Easter Sunday on I-470. Wheeling police say Francie Cologne Fermin was driving a delivery truck that collided with a passenger car and a semi-truck, resulting in a fire and the death of a woman from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Colin Fermin was arrested in Allentown as a fugitive from justice. East Liverpool police are investigating a fatal shooting. Police were called to the area of Virginia Avenue and Maple Tree Street on the city's east end last night around 10:30 p.m. According to police, officers found a man inside a vehicle on Maple Tree Street. He was believed to be deceased upon arrival. BCI was called to assist in processing evidence. No suspects have been named at this time and no arrests have been made. A candlelight vigil was held in East Liverpool tonight for the victim, who police have not yet identified. Anyone with information in this is asked to call East Liverpool Police. A Wetzel County man was given a lengthy prison sentence for crimes against children. John Wesley Blake was sentenced to 52 to 210 years in prison on 3 counts of sexual assault in the first degree and 4 counts of gross child neglect. He was also fined $12,000. Blake was given credit for time served and remanded to begin serving his sentence. In New Cumberland today, North Court Street was closed and about 250 water customers were impacted as workers looked for the source of a water leak there. It's been a problem for about 2 weeks. Chief Water Operator Pat Jones said the leak was thought to be a valve issue, but once they started digging, they found it was a service line and another part got clipped in the process.
The line ain't even where I thought it was. Of course, our lovely little town ain't got no maps either. It's all up here, and it's fastly getting shady.
We asked if there are any plans for the city to map out the system. Chief Water Operator Pat Jones said it would certainly help with upcoming valve replacements. The Greater Wheeling Coalition for the Homeless and Kroger Pharmacy have scheduled vaccine clinics. They'll be held tomorrow, May 21st, May 28th, and June 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Soup Kitchen on Oak Street. The Johnson & Johnson shot is available all 3 days, while the first shot of Pfizer will be given May 21st and the second shot of Pfizer June 18th. The Undo's Upper Ohio Valley Italian Heritage Festival is just 2 months away now, and it'll be nearly like the festival you're used to seeing. There are fewer vendors than usual signed up, and the one big difference is no bocce ball tournament. But it's free admission, and the mask mandate has been dropped for vaccinated people in West Virginia. Board President Michelle Fabro believes that will entice more people to stop by.
Just hope everybody comes out, and everybody's Italian on that weekend in July, so we hope to see a lot of people.
We just felt that it was important that we all try to get life back to normal. And I think the Valley is looking forward to big events. Certainly the Italian Festival was probably one of the biggest events, so we're excited to be able to be part of it.
The festival will take place July 23rd to 25th at Heritage Port. Coming up, we're 5 months into the vaccine rollout, so what's changed and what still needs to happen?
You are watching